the scar on the world. The smoke is cleared, the forest is gone, and Gojo Satoru has shown the world what it looks like when a god stops playing nice. But while everyone is staring at the massive scar left by his hollow purple, no one noticed the back door was wide open. The treasures of Jujutsu High, the most dangerous artifacts of the Heian era, have been stolen. And right now, in a dark basement in Tokyo, something that isn't human and isn't a curse is being born. The rules of the war just changed, and Yuji Itadori is about to find out that some sins are literally written in blood. This is episode 18. The death paintings, and the true nightmare has only just begun. Scene 1. The silence after the storm. The episode opens with a wide cinematic shot of the massive trench carved by Gojo Satoru's hollow purple. The earth is still smoldering, the edges of the crater vitrified into glass. There is no music, only the whistling of the wind through the hollowed-out forest. A single, charred flower petal. All that remains of the special grade Hanami. Drifts into the abyss. People think that when a battle ends, the world goes back to normal, Yuji narrates. His voice is heavy, lacking its usual energetic spark. He looks at his hands, scarred and bruised from the black flash impacts. He realizes they aren't just students anymore. They are the front line of a war that has been simmering for 1,000 years. Deep inside him, Sukuna mocks the briefpiece. Enjoy the quiet, brat, the king of curses growls. He reveals that what Mahito took from the warehouse weren't just trophies, they were seeds. And when they bloom, the smell of blood will make the previous battle look like a playground. Scene 2, the post-mortem of deceit. In the high-security meeting room of Jujutsu High, the mood is funereal. Gojo, Nanami, and Principal Yaga review the catastrophic security breach. The containers for Sukuna's fingers and the cursed womb. Death paintings are empty. Gojo, his blindfold back on, but his posture tense, admits they failed the security exam. Nanami points out the chilling truth. The barrier was tuned specifically to keep Gojo out. This requires insider knowledge. Knowledge only held by the upper echelons of the school. The traitor is still among them. Principal Yaga warns that if Mahito finds vessels for the death paintings, they will face half-human abominations with the power of the ancient era. Jojo's grin disappears. The game has changed. It's no longer a school event. It's a hunt. Scene 3. The birth of Chozo. Deep in a hidden basement, Geto Suguru and Mahito stand over 3 terrified human vessels. Mahito holds a shriveled fetus-like object. The first death painting. He explains that by forcing this womb into a living person, the friction between the soul and the flesh creates a masterpiece of suffering. As he shoves the womb into the first victim, the transformation is horrific. Bones snap, skin turns a bruised purple, and blood pours from every orifice. From the wreckage of the human vessel, a tall, stoic man with a horizontal scar across his nose emerges. This is Chozo. He is a death painting. A unique being with a physical body visible to non-sorcerers and blood that is pure poison. Chozo's first words are a question for his brothers. Geto smiles, telling him his brothers are being born and he has a specific mission for them. Scene 4. Team Tokyo's new mission. Back at the dorms, the first years are trying to recover. Nobara complains about her ruined shopping trip while Megumi silently sharpens his tools. The innocence of the group is fraying. Megumi reveals their new assignment, a string of mysterious deaths at Yasohachi Bridge in Saitama. The victims were all found with their hearts burst from the inside, with the only link being a middle school test of courage at the bridge. Megumi's face darkens as he reads the list. This isn't just a mission for him, it's a search for justice for his sister, Tsumiki. Scene 5. The Yasohachi Bridge Mystery. The scene shifts to a rainy, oppressive afternoon in Saitama. Under the massive concrete Yasohachi Bridge, the atmosphere is heavy. Yuji's enhanced senses pick up a sickly scent. The energy here isn't a grade 2. It's shifting, waking up. Megumi reveals the personal stakes. His sister Tsumiki has been in a cursed coma for years, and she visited this bridge. He is ready to go down alone, his energy flaring cold and jagged. But Nobara and Yuji refuse to let him go. "We're a team," Nobara insists. If they are hunting a bridge monster, they do it together. Scene 6. The Encounter. Eso and Kechizu. As they move deeper into the bridge's shadows, the air turns toxic. Purple mist rolls off the water, and two figures emerge. They are Eso, a flamboyant man with a face embedded in his back, and Kechizu, a hunched creature dripping acid. They are the brothers Choso spoke of. They are free, and they want to test their new bodies on the sorcerers. Eso unleashes his Rot Edge, a wave of blood-red energy that slices through concrete like paper. The fight is immediate and lethal. Scene 7. The Triple Threat Battle. The battle erupts into chaos. Nobara engages Kechizu, using her straw doll technique to keep the acid at bay. Megumi summons his divine dogs to circle Eso, while Yuji uses his blinding speed to close in. The danger is extreme. The death paintings use a rot technique. If their poisonous blood touches your skin, you begin to rot from the inside out. Yuji, being Sukuna's vessel, is the only one immune to the poison, putting the entire weight of the defense on his shoulders. Every scratch on his friends is a potential death sentence. Scene 8. The Cliffhanger. The seal is broken. As the battle peaks, the Yasohachi Bridge itself begins to groan and crack. The massive amount of cursed energy has finally awakened the sleeping bridge curse that put Tsumiki in a coma. A multi-armed shadow rises from the water, letting out a roar that shatters the surrounding glass. The students are trapped between the death paintings and a special grade bridge curse. Suddenly, Sukuna's voice echoes, not just in Yuji's head, but out loud for everyone to hear. He mocks their struggle and turns his attention to Megumi. "Are you going to let her die again?" Sukuna taunts. "Or are you finally going to show me what you're worth?" Megumi's eyes turn cold. He drops the rules. He drops the restraint. A dark, swirling shadow pools at his feet, deeper and more terrifying than anything he has ever summoned. "Domain expansion," he whispers. "The ultimatum of the soul." The bridge is falling, the poison is spreading, and Megumi Fushiguro has just crossed a line he can never come back from. Can a first-year student truly manifest a domain, or will the shadows swallow him whole? The bond of the Death Painting brothers is about to clash with the desperation of a brother trying to save his sister. And in the center of it all, Sukuna is laughing, the blood is flowing, the curse is wide awake, and the next choice will determine who lives to see the sunrise. If you aren't subscribed yet, you're missing the most brutal turning point in Jujutsu history. Smash that like button if you're rooting for Megumi to unleash his true power. Subscribe and hit the bell icon right now so you don't miss the epic conclusion of the Yasohachi Bridge arc. Who is the most dangerous brother? Choso, Eso, or Kechizu? Tell us in the comments. The next episode, The Accomplice, changes everything. Stay cursed, stay alive. To be continued.